Alright guys, here I wanted to show you some of these new tires that I got for my trailer, for my B-16 truck that I'm gonna set up. I had a B1 that I set up for a semi. You've probably seen it before. It's got like quite a bit of views with the fifth wheel on it. But I'm putting these new tires that I bought from RC4WD.com. I'll put a link in the description in the video so you can find these tires. And I didn't buy their rims because they were just single wheel rims, and they were they're expensive. So I made my own by finding some like dollar store or thrift store RC cars or little toy cars, and took the rims off there and made my own rims and my own axles. I have a video of this trailer build if you're interested in this trailer. And the original wheels that I used are quite a bit different than these. They're plastic. I'll show you here in a second, but let me show you what some weight on these tires. This truck is not my heaviest truck, but it's got some weight to it. Yeah, check that out. These tires are really nice and squishy, just like they claim they are. And if you're interested in making a semi-trailer and you want it to look scale and you want it to be realistic, you need to have dual axles with dual tires on them. Well, you don't have to have dual axles. You can have as many axles as you want. But usually semi-trucks have dual tires. But yeah, you can see that articulation on the suspension works pretty good. I could modify it, but if I did, I'd get way more articulation than the truck needs. You know, I could probably make an equalizer suspension system on those leaf springs there. Pretty simple, but these are working pretty good. And these tires, I like the grip that they have on them. They look pretty nice and realistic. And then the squishiness, the rim looks really good on it too. And there's the other rim, because I joined two different rims together to kind of make this system work, because I didn't want to spend a lot of money, because the tires already themselves are expensive. And here's the fake tire that I was using a while back there on one of my videos. It's all hard plastic, crappy tire. It looks good on the rim and everything, but it looks much better with these tires. So I was pretty happy how that went. Just joined two rims together and threw two of these tires on there and made myself an axle. You can see that video modification, how I did the axles. And they got all leaf spring, wood bushings on the axles, and there's grease in there too. Here's my B-16 truck that I made a 10-wheeler video about. And I just want to make it so that I can take off my box and throw in my Windottle toy fifth wheel. This is like a classic vintage fifth wheel with the real grease channels on it, and it's pretty nice. I made my own little pivoting system because all fifth wheels need to have a pivoting system like that. It doesn't have any like real latching system mechanism, but I'm going to come up with one. But the way that this fifth wheel works is when it's like at an angle, it pivots it right there, and I'll show you here in a second how it hooks up to the truck, and pretty reliable. You can see one of my videos on how it hooks up really nicely, just the way they have that little notch made. The fifth wheel, the kingpin just slides in there, and the fifth wheel locks up like that, and the way that it sits in there, the pin never falls out. You could make a little locking mechanism, which is what I'm going to try to do here. Probably a couple weeks I'll make something like that. But what I want to do is make this detachable so that I can take this off and on, so I can have a military truck bed on there, or I can throw the fifth wheel on there off and on, because fifth wheels are detachable, and they do this all the time in real life, where they can make them versatile. And that's what I like. I like versatility. So I can just take that off and then put four screws or some bolts or something on there just to bolt that off and on there. Here's the transmission that I've been using. Kind of almost need a 2-speed transmission just so you can have fun with it. You don't want to have something super low geared, because this 2-speed transmission is super low geared, but you don't want it to be super low geared permanent. But yeah, check out how these tires are really nice and squishy. And if you've seen some of my videos with them, they really grip and grab, and they get you around the trail real nice. But yeah, here's the, let me take this foam out here so you can see how soft and thin these in real life tires are. Not that thick either too, so this is pretty realistic. Wish I had real air tires. That'd be cool. They make some, but I don't know if they make them this scale. But for now, these are really good quality tires. They're like $8 a piece, and the link will have the same price. These are the scrambler tires, and those other ones are the Dirt Grabber all-terrain tires. But yeah, I think I said $8 a piece, but they're actually $8 for two. You get 2 tires for $8. So yeah, not too bad. So check out that link, and you'll see these ones on the bottom of the link somewhere. You'll see the scrambler tires first.